What's up, fam? Today I have some sad news to share with you. Young Lo, a Chris Brown artist, was killed in Miami days after Chris Brown's entourage jumped Usher. It's not that I think Usher was involved. I don't believe this killer is revenge for Usher getting jumped. Let's face it, Usher handled the ass whooping quite well. I'm not saying this killer was revenging for Usher being jumped because Usher took the ass whooping pretty well. A gunshot outside a Miami club reportedly killed our friend and collaborator Chris Brown. According to CBS down in Miami, the rapper who has been killed, his real name is Grissom. He was shot at Miami's Gala Club around 4 a.m. on the 7th of May. The 37-year-old man died at Jackson Memorial Hospital after being rushed there. 2 other women have also been wounded but are expected to recover and survive. CBS was told by a source that the attackers were targeting law enforcement. Lo has been a very well-known figure in recent years. He has done songs with Chris Brown and other artists for whom he was an NR. Now, hitmakers are also sound labels. There are many artists. Lo's timeline was flooded with many artists that you are familiar with, including Ty Dolla, Thay Vado, singer Sean Kingston, 600 Breezy, Karashwi, and Taylor Yaya. DJ Drama, Lady London, and DJ Drama were also featured. He was well liked in the industry. He was respected within the industry and was killed in the act of senseless violence. If you didn't already know, he was also a close friend of Ray J. He hosted many parties and many events in South Beach, Miami. It was a regular thing for him to go down there. Chris Brown posted a tribute to his Instagram story. The news is also heartbreaking. My brother, I love you, rest up. Now, the Gala nightclub has also released a statement. We are deeply shocked and saddened by an isolated incident that last night happened in our upscale establishment. I'm young now. He moved from California to Miami, and another sad thing about this is that he left behind a 6-year-old. In this case, no arrests have been made, and a GoFundMe campaign has been started to cover the funeral cost at a low price. This is unbelievable. This is wild. Hey, I like what the Gala nightclub said. We are deeply saddened and shocked by last night's isolated and targeted event at our upscale establishment. Translate that to me as an isolated incident such as this occurred just because he happened to be there. It was weird. This kind of thing doesn't appear at our nightclub. It's a high-end establishment. Translation, right? Man, my condolences to the family. I don't know anything about my brother, but I do send my condolences. I'm not too fond of it when stuff like this happens. It hurts to see that they left a son of 6 years man behind. That's insane. When will we get it, man? It almost feels like as if people today won't understand the pain they have experienced. It's almost like you are perpetuating the violence and keeping it going. Where can you find that man's brother hip-hop news? I'm not particularly eager to write these stories, but I was going to top of the description box. Chris Brown, Homie Icebone, A, and Lord Young Lo are gone. Someone lit him up in the club after getting low on him. We'll go around Beach nightclub and take a dangerous turn. Someone pulls a gun out, shooting begins, 2 women were injured, and a man was killed. We're learning this morning more about the man, or rather victim, of the murder. Also, the links to the music business? Yes, Chris, CBS News reported that Brown used social media to express his love for him. What are you saying? The Gala Lounge was packed with revelers and celebrants early on Sunday morning. The scene quickly changed after a suspect shot a well-known music industry figure dead inside the venue. The 200 block of 23rd Street was taped off Sunday morning in Miami Beach after a gunman opened fire on a party at the Gala Lounge just before 4 a.m. The gunfire injured 3 people, including 2 women and 1 man. The victim was taken to the Jackson Memorial Hospital but died later. Friends of the victim identified him as Lowell Grissom, 37 years old. He was also known as Lo. Lo was well known to the hip-hop artists. Lo was close to the producer, according to those who knew him. Ray J, the Gala, singer of the hit Mecca, posted this message on Instagram. The isolated and targeted attack last night in our upscale restaurant shocked and saddened us. Lo is said to have moved from California to South Florida and has a son. The night of partying would not last long, and there are still questions about why it happened. Both women are expected to recover. We spoke with a friend who works at Lo's camera, told us that he believed Lo had been targeted, and the 2 women had just happened to be there. There's been no information on the motive or suspect. Adam McAllister of CBS News in Miami will be reporting on South Beach for now. Get the hood out, kick it with some birds. This happens when you go to Miami, brother. Soul, rest in peace, but I'm keeping it real, man. Someone knew he had been there. I saw on Instagram where he showed his location and all that. Bro, when you have OPS, bro, when you have people, it's right on your bumper, bro. You know there's no time to be safe. I don't understand how, because I could have known he was in a relationship with someone who claimed to be targeted. Someone was after you. If you fought with someone outside the club, or even if it was serious. Listen, unless the situation is life or death, you can walk away, you know. You can be disrespectful towards someone by saying they will harm him. They aren't calling or jaw-jacking, but other than that, bro, they won't touch you. Only when I took on my security did I learn this. Rest in peace, but I don't understand you. It will probably come out. He was probably on tour with someone who didn't realize who he spoke to. Next thing you know, they returned and let him in. Suppose he had OPS that bad. It was Miami because everyone was conveniently located in Atlanta, Miami, Houston, LA, and sometimes New York. Be aware of what you are doing, my man. Rest in peace, man. He was sending condolences to the man behind the hit and Chris Brown. Another rapper has died. Sometimes this is what they're rewarded with. What hurts the most is when I am through my hood, there's nothing to say. The team fit. The team was fit. It's great. Bro, put it on everything. You're never good. Who hurts the most when I go through my blood and my own hood? There's nothing to say. Studying is over. This is a very tragic turn of events. I mean, Chris Brown's own friend, Young Lo, was killed in Miami. This is how dangerous things can be. Anything could lead to anything that could result in someone's death. And it's so unfortunate that Young Lo, had to be the man to take a bullet. Instances like these make me realize that we really should be careful with what we do. Violence is not the answer. Gunning down someone, especially in a nightclub, and causing more casualties, that's not the answer to anything. Gunning people down, hurting people, taking lives, that is not the way to live life. That is not the way to solve problems, especially in situations like these. I understand that hip-hop and rap, the whole genre has, gang violence and whatnot, but this is not the way. Studying is definitely over. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and be sure to share this video with your friends. You can get more information on the reports, including more intimate and intricate details. It's you, older man. Peace.